Hello everyone, Nev here, and again, I am not in my ritual room. I am at my front, at the front window of our house, and that is because my ritual room is freezing. It's always so cold this time of year. So yeah, like my January, February, a little bit of December. Those videos are not very many of them are going to be in my ritual room. So yeah, it's freezing in there. It's not insulated. So yeah, so here we are at right in front of our main window at our house. All right, so today I am going to go over everything that I got for Christmas, Yule, things like that. And it's probably not everything. I just right before this video I went and tried to grab everything I could get, but there were a few things that like there's a shirt that is in the dirty clothes, so I'm not going to grab that. Maybe I'll put a picture up. I don't know. And I'm sure there's a few small things that I'm sort of missing, but I got the big stuff. So, so anyway, I kind of want to start this off by talking about the gift that I made for other people. And so I don't actually have most of them because obviously I gave them to the other people, but for the people in our household, I do have them. So I'm going to show some of those. And so what I created was a whole bunch of coasters, like drink coasters. So the donut ones are for my daughter, my middle daughter, Rainbow. She liked donuts, so I went with this kind of donut thing. Hopefully the light's not too weird. It does look a little weird right now on camera, and I think, yeah. There, hopefully that helps. I just pulled down the shade a little bit, so hopefully that helps. So yeah, I made a bunch of like little coasters and stuff, drink coasters. And for my daughter Rainbow, I made donuts. It was really fun cutting out the little hole in there. Yeah. And so for my youngest daughter, I don't actually have her coasters out here because she keeps them in her room, which I don't know why, because we don't allow drinks in bedrooms, but so that's where she has it. But they are, I'll see if I can find a picture and put those up. It's forest animals is what I picked for her. So my oldest daughter, this one's pretty cool. My oldest daughter is like really into collecting records. So I made her little records. I mean, these are really cool. And she loved them. I mean, it was really fun. And these are the backs, by the way. On the donut, it's like this. It's just plain. And all I had was like this greenish canvas fabric for this. I didn't have like a more donut colored canvas fabric. So I call these matcha donuts. But she likes to say, my donuts are moldy. Yeah, so yeah, so these are the little vinyl records. So I can't speak, I'm sorry. For my husband, I don't have all three of them here, but I made dragons. So I did dragon coasters. And the back side, these were actually old curtains of our oldest child. Yeah, these were her curtains when she was younger, and she obviously went to a different theme as she got older. So I just kind of repurposed them, and I used some of our daughter's curtain fabric for the backs of my husband's coasters, and he loves these. Yeah. And there's one more, I just don't have it on me right now. And for my mom and me, we each actually got 4 because this design pack had 8 designs. So I picked 4 for me and 4 for my mom. So I'll show 2 right here. These are both mine, obviously. My mom has hers. And these are mishap merit badges. So like stitch project to itself, ran out of bobbin. There was one that said bumped a hoop, stitched upside down, or something like that. In fact, I'll go ahead and put up a picture of all 8 of them. And yeah, so these were really fun, and I love them. And the backs are just the plain green fabric, or the canvas fabric. All right, so that was all the fun things that I made for everyone. And I also made some for my sister-in-law and my brother-in-law, obviously. And I made some for my mother-in-law. I think that was everyone, but it totaled like well over like 30 coasters. So that took a really, really, really long time to make. All right. So the first thing I kind of want to show is something I actually just got in. after Christmas, my mom stayed with us for the week of Christmas, and after Christmas Day, my mom took us all out to the mall to go shopping, and she gave us money and said, whatever you want, that's your Christmas gift. So, and I really, really wanted this bag from Box Lunch, and I even looked up on the website to make sure that there was one in stock in the store that we were going to, and oh, wouldn't you know it, as soon as we got there, like, it was like, by that time, between the time that I checked it and the time that I got there, someone bought it. So, but I did ask the people that work there if they could order it for me online. Yeah, so, and that actually just came in today. And let's see if I can fit this under here. Oh my gosh, I can't really show that. All right, let me lift up the camera here. So it is a Howl's Moving Castle purse. Oh, and it also lights up. Let me see if I can turn this on for you. There's a thing over here to turn it on. Let's see. There we go. So, I mean, look at that. It's beautiful. And let me lift up the curtain a little bit so we can kind of see how this looks. So, really, really cool. All right. So, yeah, and this light is like super, super bright. Like we turned it on and like turned off all the lights in my art studio, and it was like glaring bright. It doesn't look as bright right now because I'm right in front of a window, but yeah, it's just super, super pretty. And one of the other things that I got was a t-shirt. Let me move the camera down here. And like I said, I don't have that one out here because it is in the dirty clothes, but I will go ahead and put the picture up on the screen. And this is a Sublime t-shirt. It's from the band Sublime, and I got that at Hot Topic. So yeah, so next up, I kind of want to show some of the Japanese stuff I got. Don't worry, there's not a lot. So I got some stamps. Cool Japanese stamps here, which I do plan to utilize quite a bit. I have another set too, that's also Totoro. And I want to use them more this year, because last year I really didn't use many stamps, and I kind of want to use more this year. So those are my cool Japanese stamps. And I have one of these books to show, but I actually got the entire collection. So all 6 manga for Dungeon Meshi, or Delicious in Dungeon, I got from my stepmom, or my husband's stepmom. So yeah, my stepmother-in-law. So yeah, that was a super generous gift. I couldn't believe it. Like, I mean, that's it, all 6 volumes was pretty pricey, so I wasn't expecting anyone to get that for me, and so I'm incredibly grateful. Yeah, really, really cool. Yeah, and I have all 6 of them, but it seemed kind of silly to bring all 6 out. You get the idea, right? And I do actually have this book in English too, and I'm in the middle of reading it in English. So, and I kind of like that I have an English version of this so that I can kind of compare, and yeah, anyway, so those were, I'm pretty sure that was all the Japanese stuff. Oh, I mean, I guess I can put this other one in here. I don't have it on me right now because it's displayed up high, but I got a little Inuyasha Pop Funko figurine. So yeah, there we go. All right. So next up, I kind of want to show just the witchy books that I got. I got a couple. Let's see, which one should I show first? Let's show this one first. So I got New World Witchery by Corey Thomas Hutchison. And yeah, really excited about this. It's a nice big book here. This is a trove of North American folk magic. I'm sorry, I bumped the camera. Really excited to get into this one. Not sure when I'm going to, but yeah, I'm really excited about this. I've been interested in practices that are more rooted in the Americas, which, yeah, and the folk beliefs around that, and where they come from, because it is America. So, but yeah, so it's interesting, and I would love to dig into this. So yeah, all right. So that is New World Witchery, and I also got Untold Tarot. So, The Lost Art of Reading Ancient Tarots by Caitlin Matthews. And this is, it's, all the pages are really shiny, which I wasn't expecting. So that's kind of cool. And it's like full color, which is really neat. It's almost like a coffee table book, you know? It's just very fancy. And I like, I don't know. There's a lot about this that I'm really interested into getting into. And here we have a whole section on tableau reading with tarot, which is cool because I do a lot of tableau stuff with like Lenormand, of course. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, really cool. Really looking forward to getting into this one. So those were the witchy books. Yeah, so let's do the decks now because that's what people are interested in. Now I will have separate videos for each of these 2 decks that I got. So I only got 2 decks. What only? What a silly word. So I got 2 decks, and I'm really excited about them. And I'm really happy to even get 1 deck. So yeah. So anyway, without further ado, without digging myself further into that hole, I got the Capybara Tarot, which I'm really, really happy about. I'm really excited for. I mean, I will flip through it a little bit, but I am going to be doing a full walkthrough of this deck on my channel. Yeah, so, you know, and it's not in order at all because I have actually been using this and I was really excited to use it. It's super cute. I love it. Yeah, and I will do a full walkthrough of it this month. So, yeah, it might be the next video after this, honestly. Yeah, and I used it the last 2 days of the year, I think. No, last two days of the final week of the year, because the last 2 days were in the first week of the next year. That's what it was. So, yeah. So, and it's just a fun deck. You know, I have. A lot of the wish list decks that I have are really like deep, meaningful. They've got a lot to them. Yeah, but sometimes I just want something fun and silly and lighthearted. And sometimes these sorts of decks can be even more impactful than a more deep, meaningful deck. Yeah, but quite frankly, I got this because it was cute. Or yeah, my husband got it for me, and I'm really excited. Yeah, my husband is actually who got me both of these decks. So that's the Capybara Tarot. There will be a more in-depth walkthrough of this on my channel, probably the next video. All right, let me put this away real quick. I won't even edit this out. I'll just go ahead and put this away. The box is a little tight, but that's okay. And I'm really looking forward to making a bag for this. All right, so the other deck I got is the Lucid Daydreams Oracle. So let's see, Garden of Lucid Daydreams Oracle. I always forget the garden part. And of course, this is a Patrick Valenza deck. And I've found that I really like Patrick Valenza's Oracle decks. Yeah, this is out of order too. But yeah, because I've never really been interested in the Deviant Moon. It's just, I don't know why. It just never really appealed to me. It's not the weirdness of it, because that actually does appeal to me. On paper, it seems like the Deviant Moon would be right up my alley, honestly. But there's just something about it that doesn't click for me. So even now, and once I've started getting into his other decks, I'm still not interested in the Deviant Moon for some reason. Yeah, something about his tarot decks that just miss the mark for me, but the Oracle decks are super cool. So yeah, I mean, I think, is there a guidebook for this? I can't remember. And there were some more things that came in this box. Yeah, which I'll go over in the designated video for this deck. Yeah, it's super fun. I mean, quirky, weird, really out there drawings, and you know, this sort of thing definitely does appeal to me. And I love the like circus sideshow sort of element to his decks. It's definitely something that appeals to me for sure. And I'm looking forward to getting a few other of his Oracle decks. But yeah, so that is the Garden of Lucid Daydreams. I keep wanting to just call it Lucid Daydreams, but the Garden of Lucid Daydreams Oracle. And I guess I do have one more deck, though it's not really, ooh, hold on. Go in there. All right. Do it that way. I have one more deck, but it's not, all right. It's just a card deck. It's just playing card deck, and I have used it for playing cards. But I've lately been trying to get a few special playing card decks to use for divination. I don't use them for divination yet because I don't quite know the system in that regard yet, but I would like to, and so I've gotten a few different themed playing card decks, and this one what we got on a trip going to Maine, because my mom's never been to Maine, and you know, we live not far from it. We're in southern New Hampshire, but it was like a 2-hour drive, something like that. Or no, it was actually less than that. It was like an hour drive. Yeah, we went to Kittery, Maine, and we went to the trading outpost there, and they had this set of bear cards. So I was really hoping that they weren't going to be just like where it's a bear background and then the fronts are just the plain playing cards, you know what I mean? And luckily it is not like that. So I will quickly show this one. It's really cute. It's a lot of the same images. So like all the 9s are this image, all the jacks are this image, all the kings are this image, etc. You know, but they're really cute. And I kind of love it, you know? And I did like a little like pretend portrait. Hold on, let me shuffle it real quick, and I will do like a little portrait thing here. So like a 9-card box here. Oh, we got the jokers in there. I'll pull that one out, but oh, there's the other joker. Okay, so I've got a little 9-card box here, and you know, can't really see with the angle of the camera right now. Maybe I'll try to move the camera so we can get a better look. But, you know, I do like the way this looks. So I will go ahead and move this camera real quick so we can see it. You know, it's pretty cool little layout. And I feel like maybe I could use this alongside other types of tarot decks and stuff. But yeah, so this is the third of my special playing card decks that I'm kind of trying to add to my collection. So maybe someday, if I get a few more decks and also start actually learning how to read playing cards, maybe I'll do another video where I just display all of my current collection of playing cards. And yeah, so that is it. I think that's everything that I got for Christmas. Well, everything that I could think of. The main big items. I mean, we got some. Oh, I also got some Star Trek socks. Those came in my stocking, and every Yule we do pajamas, and I got Star Trek pajamas, of course, and my pajamas match my socks. So, and I'm the one who buys everyone the pajamas and socks. So, of course, I picked out my own gift there and wrapped my own gifts. You know, that's being mom. But yeah, so. All right, that was everything. I'm gonna just end this by having some of my coasters out here, and we can just take a peek at these. And all right, thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I will see you next time. Bye.